What's up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another video. So this video is going to be a comparison of two separate Amityville horror box sets. The one on the left here is the Scream Factory released the Amityville Horror Trilogy that was put out a few years ago by Scream Factory. We all know and love them, based out of the US. And on the right here is a company that you guys might not be as familiar with. They're based out of Australia, and it is the Amityville Horror Collection put out by Via Vision Entertainment. So we have two separate box sets that have the same main three films in them. Amityville Horror from 1979-ish, Amityville 2, The Possession, and of course Amityville 3D, which was the third in the series. So they have the same three main Amityville features, but there are differences with these box sets. And first of all, the main difference that you could tell right away is the visual aspect of the box sets. The Scream Factory edition is much thicker. It has each film housed in its own Blu-ray case, which makes it, more of a thick box set. All three of the Blu-rays are, then housed in the actual box, which is pretty sturdy. Not the most sturdy box I've ever felt or anything, but it's good enough. And then you have the Via Vision version, which is obviously a lot slimmer. It has the Amityville horror films in a, I would say, a little thicker than standard Blu-ray keep case, but it is just one case. And the box is a little thinner than the Scream Factory box, I will note that as well. But that's not where the differences end. So, if you continue along here, we already noticed that the boxes are different. I would say if you are a fan of the thicker box where each film has its own case, obviously the Scream Factory one is better. But if you are like me and you like the slim stuff nowadays because your collection's too big and you don't have the space, then this one's better. But that's all just personal preference on space-wise. Which box set actually has more, though? And surprisingly, there is a difference with what is the contents of the box sets. So, the Amityville Horror Trilogy by Scream Factory here, as you can see, for the first film, it has special features and audio commentary, which is a good audio commentary, by the way. For God's Sake, Get Out, which is a documentary, and then the theatrical trailer and radio spots. Now, what do we have for the Via Vision version? And what we have is For God's Sake, Get Out, that's the documentary. Haunted Melodies, which is a journey inside the music that makes horror come alive, which is not on the Scream Factory release. Theatrical trailer, TV spot, original Amityville horror radio spots, and of course the commentary. So everything the same except for that Haunted Melodies little sort of bonus feature there. So that's one feature that the Amityville Horror Collection by Via Vision has over the Amityville Horror Trilogy by Scream Factory. Now if we move down to Amityville 2, we have an interview with the director, new interviews with the actresses and the cast and stuff, an audio commentary with author Alexander Holzer, and the theatrical trailer. So let's see what we have with the Amityville Horror Collection here. And we have special features for Amityville 2, an interview with the director, adapting Amityville, an interview with Tommy Lee Wallace, A Mother's Burden, an interview with Rutanya Akla, Family Matters, an interview with Diane Franklin, Father Tom's Memories, an interview with Andrew Pine, Continuing the Hunt, an interview with Alexander Holzer, and of course that audio commentary, which was with Alexander Holzer as well. And then finally we have Amityville 3D here, which in the Scream Factory version, it contains both the 2D and 3D version on the same disc. And with Amityville 3D here, we have the 2D and 3D version, but also a chilly reception, an interview with actress Candy Clark. So that's different as well. And then the final difference with this box set and this box set is the fourth bonus disc, which has the On Location, the Amityville Horror 2005, Amityville Horror or Hoax, Amityville The Haunting, and My Amityville Horror. So these two features right here were on the old DVD set that that was the 4-disc DVD set that had the 2 documentaries on there, or I guess like the I think it was called Amityville Confidential or whatever, the little files. So these 2 are exclusive to this Blu-ray and the original DVD set. And then My Amityville Horror, which is actually the IFC documentary, which is fantastic. So very interesting that this comes with a bonus DVD that has a lot more content. So the Viavision version is super interesting, right? Because it has more content. And that makes it for an interesting comparison. So at the end of the day, this set will run you about $30. I've seen it go for, but right now I think it's listed around $40, which is the Scream Factory set. And this set over here, still relatively new, it is now going for $60. So $20 more, and you get more content, but I don't know if it's $20 worth of content unless you're a huge Amityville horror fan. But I have seen this set go for cheaper. So if you are a completist and you want to get the best version out there possible, it is this version because it has more to it. It might not be as pretty, but it does have more to it, and that's very surprising to me for a company that's highly regarded like Scream Factory to lose out in terms of special features to a company based out of Australia in Viavision. So I highly recommend this. The transfers, from my knowledge, from what I've seen, are the same, and the movies themselves, Amityville 1, classic. Amityville 2, even better. Amityville 3, not so much. Wish I had a 3D TV to check out the 3D version so I could review that properly, but I don't. So that is my sort of comparison on the Amityville Horror Collection, Viavision, and the Amityville Horror Trilogy, Scream Factory. I would honestly go with the Amityville Horror Collection if money was not an issue. If money is an issue, I would go with the Amityville Horror Trilogy. But if you love Amityville and you love the features and you're a completist like that, Amityville Horror Collection. See you guys later. Peace.